Have you ever looked at a chart, a graph, or even a colorful data visualization and wondered, wow, who made this so simple to understand? Well, what if I told you that behind almost every beautiful graph in Python, whether it's on YouTube, in machine learning tutorials, or inside big companies, there's one silent hero running the show? And that tiny hero is a Python library that's older than Instagram, older than TikTok, and yet more powerful today than ever before. Welcome back to Ruby Parker, where learning meets the future. Today, I'm going to open a door that takes you into the world of visual storytelling with data, and the key that unlocks that door is something called Matplotlib. But wait, don't go by the boring name. Because what if I told you that Matplotlib is actually the Photoshop of data, the paintbrush of Python, and the secret tool that makes data talk? Yes, talk. Because once you learn Matplotlib, your data literally begins to speak in colors, shapes, and stories. So let's begin this exciting journey. Imagine this. You're sitting in front of your computer. You've written some Python code, you have numbers, you have data, but everything looks dull. Just plain text, no excitement. Now imagine pressing one line of code and boom, your screen lights up with a beautiful graph, a line stretching across time, a bar chart pulsing with comparisons, a pie chart glowing with colors. That magical transformation happens because of Matplotlib. And here's the shocking part. Matplotlib was created back in 2003 by a neuroscientist named John Hunter who just wanted to visualize brain signals. He didn't know he was about to create the most popular data visualization tool in the Python universe. Think about that for a second. A tool built because someone wanted to see brainwaves. Now powers machine learning, AI research, finance, biology, education, and millions of programming learners around the world. Matplotlib is everywhere. If you've seen a graph in a Python tutorial, and it's probably Matplotlib. If you've opened a machine learning course, that line graph showing accuracy, Matplotlib. Even if you search Python graph right now, guess what pops up? Matplotlib. Or imagine you're a student preparing a science project. You collected data about plant growth. Instead of submitting a notebook filled with digits, you submit colorful, meaningful graphs created in Python. Trust me, your teacher will look at your project and think, this student is brilliant, and the secret was just Matplotlib. And here's another crazy fact. Matplotlib even inspired other famous libraries like Seaborn and Pandas plotting. Those libraries are like stylish Instagram filters, but the real camera behind them is Matplotlib. It's the foundation, the father of Python visualization. Now you may be wondering, Ruby, if Matplotlib is so powerful, is it complicated? And here's the surprise, not at all. In fact, it's shockingly simple. You install it with just one command, pip install matplotlib, and then you import it with one line, import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. And now you're ready to create magic. Want to make a line chart? Just write PLT plot, open bracket 1, 2, 3, close bracket, open bracket 10, 20, 30, close bracket, pl.show, and boom, you just created your first data visualization. No rocket science, just 2 lines of code. But here's where Matplotlib gets even more exciting. Once you know the basics, you can create charts that look like they belong in scientific journals, corporate presentations, animation dashboards, AI research papers, anything. You can change background colors, add shadows, rotate labels, draw arrows, and even animate your graphs like a movie. Yes, Matplotlib can literally create moving animations of your data. Imagine a graph that grows live in front of your eyes, like watching a chart breathe. That's the level of power you unlock, and here's something that always surprises beginners. Matplotlib can also work with images. You can display images, add text on them, draw shapes, highlight areas, all with Python. So if you're into AI image processing, deep learning, or computer vision, Matplotlib becomes your best friend. But let's take this deeper. Why is Matplotlib so important today? Because we live in a world where data is exploding. Every second, companies generate more data than the entire world created in the 1990s. Banks, hospitals, social media, satellites, gaming companies, they all run on data. And every decision depends on understanding that data. And guess what tool helps visualize that data for millions of developers, analysts, and scientists? Matplotlib. This means that learning, Matplotlib doesn't just make you good at Python, it makes you future ready. It makes you employable. It makes you someone who can translate data into understanding, and understanding into decisions. And that is a superpower. Now let's talk about something cool. Did you know you can style your charts using themes? Yes. Matplotlib comes with built-in styles like ggplot, seaborn, dark background, and many more. The moment you apply a style, your chart transforms like someone switched from black and white to 4K HD. It's like giving your graph a fashion upgrade. And speaking of upgrades, here's a secret very few know. You can even make Matplotlib charts look like professional infographics. Add icons, custom fonts, transparent backgrounds, gradient colors. If you know the right combinations, your chart can look like it was made by a graphic designer. That's why companies love developers who know Matplotlib well. And now let's add a little plot twist. Matplotlib isn't just for Python developers, it's used by scientists researching space, biologists studying DNA, economists predicting markets, and even teachers who want to make classes more visual. It's everywhere, silently shaping how the world sees data. Here's a fun fact. NASA has used Python visualization tools inspired by Matplotlib for space mission analysis. Imagine, the same library you learned today is conceptually used in analyzing rocket data. Isn't that wild? But now let's come back to you, because if you're watching this, you're not here just to learn Matplotlib. You're here to master a skill that millions of people wish they had. You're here to unlock a tool that will make your coding, your projects, your career stand out. And trust me, once you learn to turn numbers into visuals, the world starts seeing your work differently. So what happens next? Well, if you want, I can make a full tutorial series on Matplotlib, from beginner to advanced, from simple charts to animations, from styling to interactive graphs. Just tell me in the comments. But before you go, I want you to remember this. Data is the language of the future, and Matplotlib is the pen that writes that language. The world is moving toward AI, automation, and visualization. And if you're learning Matplotlib today, you're already stepping into the future. So, if you enjoyed this video and learned something new, smash that like button, drop a comment telling me which visualization you want to learn next, and don't forget to subscribe to Ruby Parker, where learning meets the future.